Welcome to the Lawson and Gift podcast. Make sure to hit that like button, share the videos, and subscribe. And we have to talk about the Tennessee Titans, Lawson, and a problem that they have on their football team, and that's them going to Dion Lewis way too much. And look, he flat out sucks, and I wouldn't say that unless it was true. Because, all right, first of all, if you look at the stats, and I'll read them off, 57 yards on 17 touches, and then on 14 receptions, only 61 yards. And that's not even counting how many times he's on the field as a diversion, which in that case, they're only 5% on third down conversions when he's on the field. That's how bad it is. So I'm not making any of this stuff up. I don't have any hate towards Dion Lewis, but I really think the coaches, they have to open up their eyes to this. And as I said, that Chargers game, that shouldn't even have come down to the last possession. They're misusing Derrick Henry. They're putting him on the sideline. They're not working play action with him like they should. Instead, on 3rd and 6, they put Dion Lewis out on the field just because it's his turn on that drive. Teams know that they're not going to run it because Dion Lewis can't run the football. He can't run up the middle. I guess he has a little bit of speed, but I've never seen him bounce one to the outside for any gains. He does nothing but hurt this team. He can't pass protect. What is the point of this? Why do the coaches continuously use a running back that lets defenses key in on them?
Here's the point, Geff. This is the problem with the Tennessee Titans. They thought using Patriots pixie dust would help. They thought signing players from the Patriots like Logan Ryan and Dion Lewis would help. And originally, I thought this video was a bit too harsh. But then I looked up, and he's making top 15, top 10 running back money. And he's not even a top 50 running back in this league.
No.
That's what's scary about it.
I mean, just to rattle off a couple names, and this is how sad this is, but Carlos Hyde, as faded as he is, he'd be better on the field for the Titans than Dion Lewis. Frank Gore at his old age.
Frank Gore's way better.
Far more effective. And he's better than Carlos Hyde, too. I just want to point that out. Also, and this is Chase Edmonds for Arizona, better than Dion Lewis.
The Vikings rookie from Boise State, Madison, is a lot better.
Peyton Barber, better.
Yeah, of course. Ronald Jones is even better.
Absolutely.
He's not a top 50 running back in this league, but that's the problem with the Titans. When you don't have a version of what you want to do, when you don't have a real philosophy, when you try to copy other people, when you can't really think of what you want to make the Tennessee Titans, you want to make them Patriots 2.0, Patriots 3.0. You think that Patriots pixie dust is going to help. You think signing Dion Lewis is going to help. You think it's going to help. But it really doesn't. Logan Ryan's been one of the worst corners in this league since they signed him. And you're probably right, Geff. Dion Lewis is one of the worst running backs in this league, especially when you look at how overpaid he is. And it pisses me off because if Rex Burkhead became a free agent, he'd get paid too. You could come into Patriots as an H-back. You'd get signed as a starting tight end for $10 million a year. That's what's the problem with it. It really is a problem. And the Titans, they really should be a pound football team, play action out the ass, yet you were even saying this since Dion Lewis came in. You have no malevolence against Dion Lewis, but you were saying this even before. He breaks the rhythm. He breaks the tempo. All the defensive coordinators know what's coming when he's on the field, and plus, he's not tough. Every time he goes to pick up a block in the A-gap, he just either does the Olay, where he just lets someone go hit Mariota, and then we blame Taylor Lewan, or he gets completely manhandled and cocked and pounded into the turf when you see guys like Christian McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook, literally going face-to-face with every linebacker on every single blitz in the A-gap, and they haven't backed down once. Yet this guy's making more money than both of them.
It's ridiculous. The stats that I found were absolutely ridiculous. 80% of the time when he's on the field, the quarterback's under pressure. As far as yards after contact, lowest in the league. It's absolutely ridiculous. And what is this league becoming? I mean, they feel obligated to put him on the field because they gave him a contract. So they're willing to sacrifice wins. I mean, hell, Chicago's doing that with Trubisky. I guess it's okay for them to do it with
But it's
Dion
not
Lewis.
even a quarterback, though.
True.
That's the thing, Gift. That's how big a lack of vision it is. It's not even a quarterback. And they should have moved on from him this offseason. Listen, we all make mistakes in this league. sometimes you got to gamble. I never bought into the Patriots pixie dust. I mean, we're probably like the only people who said that Trey Flowers signing by the Detroit Lions is bad. But this is why teams like the Detroit Lions, why the Tennessee Titans always stay stagnant. Like, they're just running in a circle and nothing's ever going to change. It's like a race to 7 or 8 wins.
And we've never been crazy about Vrabel as head coach, but I mean, he has no common sense. That's really what it comes down to me. And I don't know what else to say except I'm just questioning why they're willing to lose games and do that just because the organization, just because they gave him, I can't remember what it was, a $42 million contract for a running back that's supposed to be a scat back. That's supposed to be able to get you receptions. He can't even do that.
I don't even want to see where it ranks in running back salaries. I didn't even want to use Google to figure it out. I just know it's top 15, which is ridiculous.
It is, and I don't have much else to say. It's such an obvious thing that the Titans could fix. And I think it would make their team a lot better if they just stuck with Derrick Henry more.
Because everyone in the locker room knows this. And Giff, you should get on Instagram and send this to players on the team. I mean, seriously, because I know you sent him the message on Instagram, then he blocked you and he liked it at least. But yeah, he's terrible. I mean, horrific. And this is what we've been saying for a good 3, 4, 5 years. The Patriots pixie dust is the quickest way to get stagnant as an organization. Bill Belichick isn't walking through that door because you signed Dion Lewis.
No.
What's next? Rex Burkhead's going to get a big contract next time he's on the free agent market. What's the difference between Rex Burkhead and Dion Lewis?
Absolutely nothing. Rex Burkhead actually might be a little bit better.
He has better hands.
Yeah, and I've actually, not a lot, but I have seen him take the ball up the middle for at least a little bit of a gain. Dion Lewis gives you absolutely nothing. I just wanted to make this a point because nobody else is talking about this. I thought that we should because it's something that's so obvious and so heinous, yet nobody's saying anything, and it needs to be said.
Subscribe, hit the like button, share the videos, the Lawson and Gift podcast.